We're here at the BMW Brand Experience Centre, which is just outside of Zurich.
And today we're going to be heading to Garmisch in Germany for the BMW Motorrad Days.
But first, we're going to pick up a R1300 GS, which we're going to use to ride there. I think we've got about 5 or 6 hours to ride there today, but it's going to be a great trip. And
it's going to be a very exciting weekend. So come along with us as we go to the BMW Motorrad Days and also get to see the BMW R1300 GS for the very first time.
Right, we're off on the new R1300 GS. Are you okay back there, Em?
Yeah, all comfy.
It's a very familiar place to be, isn't it? I think riding position is similar. A lot of the buttons and controls I recognise. There's a few new ones as well, like the multi-switch rocker, so we'll have a little look at that later. This model's got the adaptive cruise control as well, so I'd be interested to see how well that works actually on the road.
Yeah, there's like a lot of new features, but it still feels very similar right now. I think we're going to notice the difference when we enter Germany and hit the higher speeds.
Yeah, we're just cruising along at the moment because we're still in Switzerland, and I think we'll probably be crossing the border in about, I don't know, an hour or so, maybe half an hour. We're not really sure of the route today because we are following the pack. We've got a few R1300s, and also we've got the F900 there as well, which is also a really good looking bike.
Yeah, it is. We're with the BMW Motorrad team from Switzerland today, and we'll be with them all weekend.
But how do you feel them not being in charge of the route today? Is that something you're happy about?
I'm just sitting back, I've got my heated seat on, it's not raining. It's an interesting feeling.
But we have been very fortunate with the weather today, because pretty much since we got back from the heading west tour, it has done nothing but rain, has it? We've had flooding, landslides, but today it's dry, the sun's out, so I think we're going to have a really good ride to the BMW Motorrad Days.
How does it feel?
Feels great. It's really nimble, this bike. Haven't been able to really open it up yet, as we are still in Switzerland, and it gets to speed really quickly at the lower revs, so I haven't actually needed to open it up yet. But that was
it's
a
like
nice
a magical mystery tour, isn't it? We never know when we're going to pull in.
It is, yeah.
Oh, these are great views out in Switzerland. It's definitely a lot smaller than Shadow. You're completely flat-footed, aren't you?
Yeah, I also think it's on its sit-down mode at the moment, so it's lower again. But I really like it. It's been lots of fun so far. We've only been riding it for about an hour, but we did have it in Hechlingen as well. But it feels totally different on the road, of course. Very familiar to the previous generation of GS's, but I'd say it's a lot smoother as well. The noticeably the quick shifter on this is really smooth. It's even on the lower speeds, it shifts into gear very, very easily without the clunk. Oh, I think we're gonna head on. The group is leaving. You're gonna hop on, Em?
Yeah.
Also notice you've got some new foot pegs, haven't you, on this one?
I do. Very excited about it, actually. They are a vast improvement to what we had before.
Yeah, and I think you can take the rubber off them as well if you want them like extra grippy. But they're not going to fall off, which is awesome. So that's a good improvement as well.
All right then, let's head off.
On you get them. Like I was saying, very familiar, and I feel like it's a lot smoother, and it certainly does have more power, which we've not used yet. It's easy to tip in on these corners. It is perfect for roads like this. I don't actually think I've ridden this road before.
Is it a lot lighter? Does it feel it? Because I know it's only like 30-40 kilograms, but...
I mean, it does feel lighter, but I don't know. It also could be in your head because it feels very narrow. Like you're looking down at the tank there, and it's... Yeah, as I say, it's like it's been slimmed down a bit, but it wants to go.
Oh, it sounds good.
It does sound good, doesn't it? The brakes are pretty good as well. I don't know if it's just because they're new, but it really stops as well when you need it to.
So we're taking some lovely little Swiss lanes up and towards I think the German border, aren't we?
Yeah, I think we were going to pop into Austria briefly first, because we're not too far from Lake Constance here. I think this is Canton St. Gallen, and I'm not sure if we're going to pass through the Appenzeller region, but I do recognise some of this region because I used to live here a long time ago, before I moved to Basel. And I think we're just going past the Sentis mountain range as well, which has a great cable car which takes you up to the top with great views of the area. But as you say, this is a really nice, it's a nice route, isn't it? So these would be typically the roads you would take if you didn't want to buy the motorway vignette, the tax for the motorway. If you didn't want to buy that, you can use these roads to get pretty much through all of Switzerland, and this is what you can expect.
It really gives you a good feel as well, doesn't it, for Switzerland?
It does, yeah. You see like the traditional houses, the farms, and yeah, like the way people live here. Just watch out because there's a lot of 50 and 30 kilometre zones here.
Yeah.
I think we've seen about 5 speed cameras this morning.
If you haven't seen one, there's one coming up.
They're the ones we have seen, yeah. Well, we've just crossed over the border from Switzerland to Austria. And I used to live in this region, so it's all very familiar to me. It's actually a really nice part of Austria here. It's Vorarlberg, I think, is the region.
Didn't expect to be in Austria today, so it's a welcome surprise.
Yeah, I think we're just nipping through. We'll probably... Well, actually, there's a good little route we think we're doing, so hopefully we'll do a few little passes through Austria, but I don't know what the route is, so fingers crossed.
Yeah, normally in Austria you have to get a vignette for the motorway. I think it's 10 days minimum you have to pay for. Maybe there's 5 now.
Yeah, that's right. I think you get it for 10 days is about, I don't know, €13 or something for the bike, or if you buy it for the year it's like 90. So I guess that we're going to be avoiding motorways today.
That would be good though.
Yeah, I don't know if we're stopping for something to eat. It doesn't look like it, does it? Our group leader is ploughing ahead. But that was quite a nice route that we did through Switzerland. We just rode over Appenzell there and down into a town called Altstetten, which was it was a really good little. It was almost a semi-pass, wasn't it? It had quite a few hairpins up and down the street.
It was nice, and it's been great to just be on the R1300 for a bit, just get a feel for it.
It is, yeah. It's again, it's just another one of those bikes you can jump on and use. It's it's really, really user-friendly. After a quick stop for lunch, we're back on the road. I think we've only got another 20 minutes or so in Austria, and then we'll be crossing into Germany.
Nice.
But I think we've got this little squiggly road here, which is cutting through the forest, which should be quite a good, fun way to cross over into Germany.
How is the R1300 treating you, Sean?
It's doing great, I'm having lots of fun. It's a very nimble bike.
Yeah,
how are you doing back there? Are you still comfortable?
Yeah, I'm really comfortable. Leg positions are great. It feels similar to our 1250. Doesn't feel much difference at all, really.
Oh, okay.
I thought I'd feel a bit more cramped, and I don't. To be honest, I think
Space,
everyone.
yeah. Would you
everyone
say you're a little?
said it was smaller, but.
Are you a little bit higher, or are you about the same
Nope.
height?
If anything, I'm lower.
Oh, okay.
I'm still looking at the same spot on the back of your neck, so.
Look at you.
But yeah,
What colour
like
would you have it in though?
Triple black.
Triple black, the one that's behind us.
Yeah. But after staring at the F900 for a while, it also looks really interesting.
It is. It does, doesn't it? It does look really good.
These roads are fun, aren't they?
They are. Well, you just stay on them.
I think the 1300 has some really nice new features that are safety features. So we've got on the wing mirrors, you've got blind spot recognition when people are coming up on the inside of you or you're overtaking. That's really cool, new addition to the bike. We were on the motorway a little bit before, and they were popping on and off, weren't they?
Yeah, they do. I think when you overtake, like, obviously they don't come on, but if somebody like comes up the inside, they do come on. They're really tight, these roads, aren't they?
Yeah, super tight.
How wide are these panniers? Oh, the panniers aren't too wide, actually. I think they're a little bit slimmer than normal.
So we also have the OEM panniers on this 1300. They have extenders on them, so they can be made smaller or bigger depending on how much luggage you're bringing.
Yeah, that was quite useful, wasn't it? Even the top box had an extender on it, which would make it a little bit more deeper.
Yeah, that was really cool. And they also have lights inside and USBs as well. So we are in Germany now, aren't we, Sean?
Yeah, we not long passed over the border. You could hardly tell that we changed country because there was no signpost or anything, but I think it just said we were in now Bayern, I think.
We're somewhere in southern Germany on the BMW R1300.
Yeah. But I didn't realise parts of Germany were so mountainous, but it's really mountainous here, isn't it? And I think there's some great little passes that we're about to ride soon. So I'm really happy that BMW Motor Ride Days is in Garmisch this year, because I think it wouldn't have been such a fun ride up to Berlin. It would have actually been quite a slog, I think, wouldn't it, to get there in time?
Yeah, I think we're on an actual pass now. I think it's called the Rumus Pass, maybe?
Not sure what this one. Oh wow,
wow.
look at that ahead.
That's amazing.
It's a very green mountain, isn't it? Don't normally see them with grass. But I guess this is an area that we haven't really explored that much, because it's pretty much the same time to get here than it is to get to like the Further Pass or the Susten Pass, isn't it? So we tend to defaultly go to central Switzerland.
Yeah, I totally agree with you there, Sean. We've underutilised these areas.
But what's nice about here in Germany is the speed limit is 100 kilometers as opposed to 80, so you can have a little bit more fun here.
Just 20 more fun.
20 more fun.
But 20 more fun on the R1300 is quite a lot more
That's
fun.
it. Yeah, 50cc more fun.
Just talking about some of the other features that
the
bike has.
Yeah, it's now got the electric windscreen, hasn't we? Which we can. There we go.
That's so cool.
So I'm controlling that with the rocker switch, which that's a new feature with the 1300. Is this new button here, which brings up like a menu of shortcuts where you've got your cruise control, your active cruise control, your heating, their grips and seats, your windscreen, and you can also change the damping from there, because they've got rid of that button where you could accidentally turn off the traction control. So I think that's a good idea. And you can set the rocker switch to whatever your favorite is.
next pass of the day.
Yeah, this one looks like a good one. This one's an amazing, I don't even know what the name of this one is, but looking at the GPS, it's like a snake's just been put down here.
Wow, this is awesome. Mountains all around us. I do have to say that it feels like a sports bike.
It does, yeah. It's so flippable.
It's also just so damn smooth.
I think we've got a car we need to get past. Pretty sharpish.
Team effort. We just went past a sign, it's the Yoch Pass.
Yeah, Yoch Pass. I have to put this one on the maps. Remember to come back here.
Not quite believe this is Germany.
They have put a 60 limit on this one though.
Mean.
It's not all fun and games.
I feel like we've done Germany a disservice by not exploring this region.
I think you're right there, Em. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Right, well actually we're back in Austria at the moment.
I can't keep up.
No, we keep skipping between Germany and Austria at the moment. I think we'll be heading back into Germany in not so long. But yeah, we're currently in Tyrol.
It's beautiful. It has a lovely feel to the place, doesn't it?
It sure does, yeah. The like the lodges with the big wooden balconies. It's very unique to this area. They seem to make everything oversized.
I think it's time for our hourly check-in. I think we've been 3 hours now on the R1300, and from the pillion perspective, the PP, I have no more complaints than I would have on Shadow at 3 hours in, so basically none. I definitely don't feel any more cramped or my legs are hurting. It feels the same position, and even though it's such a smaller bike, I don't feel it.
Yeah, you're right. I think it gives you the feeling that it's smaller, but I don't think it actually is. It's certainly slimmer.
But I feel like from a comfort perspective, it's pretty much the same.
Yeah, it's also comfortable as opposed to the previous one.
Great road, great bikes, good weather. It's a good day.
It is good fun. We don't normally ride in a group, but today's been really nice actually. I think you have to have a good level of trust in the people you ride with if you ride in a group.
Yeah.
About 22 kilometres away from Garmisch now, and I had no idea there was such a spectacular mountain range around here. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Absolutely beautiful. It's been a fantastic ride.
Yeah, it has. It's been a really good day and lots of fun trying out the R1300. And we're going to have 3 days at the BMW Motorrad Days, which is quite a lot actually. It's quite a good amount of time because we can see it quite relaxed, because normally we just have like a day, don't we, at a show or something, so we have to be quite rushed, but it should be a nice relaxing fun weekend.
And we have the big announcement tomorrow at 5 o'clock. Actually, this time tomorrow we'll probably have seen it for the first time.
Oh yeah, that's quite exciting actually. It's what I've been waiting a long time to see. But if it handles anything like this one, will be very pleased with it.
I think that's the end of our little ride for the day.
Yeah, that's right, Em. We're here now in Garmisch, and I'm not sure exactly where the event is. It must be somewhere over there, I think. It's in a big clearing, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll be heading to the hotel in a couple of kilometres.
I think our hotel is just around this next corner, if that nav's right.
I think so, yeah. We had just enough fuel to get here. We're in the tank reserve. I would be interested to see how many kilometres they've got left on their bikes, being that we filled up at exactly the same time.
Yeah, that's true. Bike signage.
Oh. Or are we going to the event first to have a quick look?
I'm not sure.
We might be, mightn't we? Because the guys brought a couple of custom built bikes from Switzerland in. I think they had a little bit of trouble on the border. But yeah, we should be able to see them tomorrow. I think one of them's from that VTR Customs.
I've never seen so many R18s.
No, they're cool, aren't they?
I think we're just waiting to see about getting into the event. I don't really know what's happening.
No, I don't think so. I'm not sure. I think we're just going to go check in on the stand with the guys from BMW Switzerland. Because there's nothing open tonight, is there?
I don't think so.
The event actually starts tomorrow. I'm not really sure what's going on here, or why we're here. But we'll just follow these guys in.
Here's the big sign. Welcome to Garmisch-Partenkirchen. Make life a ride.